This is an overview on how to replace the maintenance kit on the Hewlett-Packard M4345. When you receive your kit, the first thing it will have, the biggest thing it will have, will be a fuser assembly, a transfer roller, and you will get 4 feed rollers, feed separation rollers. The transfer roller is going to be replaced inside the main body of the machine next to the toner cartridge. So you're going to want to open the main cover of the machine, remove the toner cartridge, and when you look down inside, you're going to see a black roller right here, this kind of Nerf foam spongy looking roller, and inside the box that has the transfer roller is going to be this little blue kind of Q or G depending on how you hold it. You can use this over here by where this blue gear is on the far left side there. You're going to hook the shaft that it's sitting on, and you're going to lift up with this to get this roller free on the left-hand side. And you can see how it lifted up at an angle. At that point, once it's at about a 45-degree angle, you just want to pull it straight back out then to the left, and it'll come out then and lift out. The replacement's the reversal process of this. You're going to take the new roller, you're going to put it in at about a 45-degree angle into the white cap on the right-hand side right here. And then on the left-hand side, you're just going to make sure that the black piece is lined up so it can go straight down, and you're just going to push down until you hear it click. And as long as both sides are springy and moving, then you know that it's in properly and it can turn when you spin the gear there. So that's the first piece you're going to replace. And you can put your toner cartridge back in and close the main cover up. The next thing you're going to replace on this are the rollers in the paper tray. You can get to these by opening basically all the access doors that have paper trays with them. You want to remove the paper trays also, so they're going to come out, they're going to stop. You want to lift it about a 45-degree angle. You can see how the railings kind of spring back in place. And you want to finish removing the tray. Then they come out a lot like a kitchen cabinet drawer. So when you lift it, they'll kind of pop free, and then just put them down to the side. There's rollers that are visible on the basically what we consider the right-hand side of the machine. You can see a roller here. And they all should look the same going down from tray to tray. So whether you have 1, 2, or potentially 4 trays, they should all look the same. These have a little pinch. You can see right here, this blue piece right here. It bends down. It's a pinch design. You want to pinch this with your forefinger and your thumb, and it'll come off. And once I get it, I'll show you a little cleaner how it looks. So what you're looking at is a design right there, and it's got a pinch. So you're basically just pinching it like this and pulling the roller off is what you're doing. So you're going to pull off the old roller, and then you're going to insert the new roller. It is X'd on the back, so that way there's a pin that lines up with this. So when it goes in, you want to push it in all the way until you hear it click. And once you hear it click, you just want to pull back on it a couple times just to make sure it doesn't fall off the shaft, to make sure it's definitely on all the way. You can see the second blue one right here. This one is the same as the one that was on the outside. So you want to basically turn this around with your hand until you can see where the little pin clips are there. You're going to squeeze it and pull it towards you, and you can see it came off. And once again, to demonstrate what it looks like, it's just a little clip there that holds it in place. So you just want to make sure you pinch it and then pull it off. When the new one goes on, same thing as the one that was on the other roller we put on. You want to put it on until it clicks in place, and then you want to pull back a couple times on it, just to make sure it doesn't fall off that shaft. So after that, you want to replace your paper trays, and you want to do that to every tray that you have rollers for. You want to replace those blue rollers. These trays are going to go in basically straight. If you line them up straight, they should pretty much slide straight, and they hit a little bit of a hump there, and that's when it reconnects back to the spring-loaded railings. They'll go into place, and then you can close your side doors up. And that is how you replace the rollers in the trays. The final piece to replace is the fusing assembly, and that is going to come off on this side here, which you should turn the machine off for, so we're going to power it off. You're going to pull it back, lift this up at about a 45-degree angle, the output assembly here, and that'll finish coming out completely. You can just put that on top of the machine for now. You then want to pull the duplex assembly out, and this will slide out all the way, and it stops a little bit, but it comes out pretty easy, so you want to make sure you have a handle on it because you could drop it accidentally. There is a black piece here then. To have this come out over on the left-hand side from the way you're looking at it, or the back of the machine, there's a cutout that you can put your finger in to squeeze to get this to relieve pressure right here. So that way it can come out. So you want to pull this out at a slight angle, and then it'll come out the rest of the way. The fuser at that point, there's 2 blue clips, one here and one here, on the left, right, or front and back, depending on how you're looking at it. You want to pinch it, use 2 hands, pinch with your 4 fingers, hold with your thumbs up here, just pinch and pull straight back, and the fuser assembly will lift right out of the machine, or slide out of the machine, I should say. reinstallation, it's the reversal of this process. You're just going to go forward. You just want to make sure that you do it until you hear them click. And same thing if you can, you want to kind of pull back all the time just to make sure that the clips took fully when they went in. You want to look for a red arrow here, and likewise on the other side of the machine, there's a red arrow here. They both associate to where the pins on the end here and here need to be inserted. So you want to start with the one on the right-hand side or towards the front of the machine. You want to get that one in first. And then once that one's in, you can use your finger to squeeze this one in a little bit to relieve some tension to get that in place. Once it's in place, it should swing up and down and just freely sit there. You want to reinsert your duplex assembly at the bottom like this, and that should hit that naturally and ride up over it a little bit and then come down. And then reinsert your output delivery assembly, which this is going to go in. Once again, this kind of the way it came out, slight angle to start. Once it stops, drop it straight down, just slide it in until it's in place. You can then power the machine back up and continue on by clearing out the maintenance message. You can do this by going to the administration button, which you may have to scroll down to find, touch it. From there, scroll down to resets, press that, and then scroll until you find reset supplies, press that. And then you have the option of new maintenance kit or new document feeder kit. We are going to do new maintenance kit. It's going to give you the option of no or yes. Choose yes, and then save. The screen should say that it's now saved that setting. And once it returns back to the original maintenance kit screen, you can just hit the home button to go back to the main screen. And that is how you replace the maintenance kit and clear the maintenance message on the M4345 from Hewlett-Packard.